Hey everyone, welcome to my live stream concert here on YouTube. I'm going to talk for just a minute or two to give everyone a chance to come in, and it's really a pleasure to do these and to be able to perform for so many people at once. So I'll be doing some original songs as well as some songs that you may recognize. There'll be some sing-alongs, there'll be some funny stuff, there'll be some serious stuff, there'll be a couple holiday songs even. Here's an original. This is a true story of something that really happened to me. January 2003, snow outside, I couldn't get heat. I called repair, they sent someone in for this thundering knock. I opened the door. He said hello in Tennessee drawers. Dressed all in black, he was slim and tall. Black hair combed neatly back. He offered a strong callous hand. Eyes open wide, I took a few steps back. He laughed and said, I'm not the man in black. Though I've done my share of picking tunes, saw my guitar and asked, do you play too? He said I toured with Hank Jr. and then John Willie Nelson as one of my friends. I still got a tour bus in back of the house, and he was right there sitting on my couch. I'd like to say that we wrote some songs, but he had a job to do and he couldn't stay long. Packed up his tools, said I best be moving on as his truck disappeared. I swear I heard a song. He said I toured with Hank Jr. and then I can't Willie Nelson as one of my friends. I still got a tour bus in back of the house, and he was right there sitting on my couch. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Hey there, welcome everybody. Please let us know where you're from and that you're listening over in the chat bar. We'd really appreciate that. I can't read your comments just yet because my phone is too far away from me, but partway through the show, I'll pick up my tablet, which is right here beside me, and I'll be able to read your comments and see where you're checking in from. So that first song was called Man in Black, and that's a true story. I needed some repair done on my furnace, and the guy who showed up looked just like Johnny Cash and sounded just like Johnny Cash. It was just the weirdest thing, and then come to find out, he used to drive a tour bus for Hank Williams Jr., and he knew Willie Nelson, and he knew all these people in country music, and I could have talked with him all day, but like the song said, he had a job to do, so he didn't stay. I ended up not giving him the gig because there was another furnace company that quoted me a lower price. I almost called them just because I wanted to see him again. So when I recorded that, I really bluegrassed it up and put some fiddle and banjo in it because there's a soft spot in my heart for bluegrass. This is not bluegrass. I thought I would do this song given the season and given that it's the solstice. My finger picks are slipping. version of Silent Night. This next one is one that I wrote because, as someone who plays the ukulele, people make a lot of assumptions. And so I wrote this song to sort of explain things. First of all, that the ukulele can be used in a variety of styles, and also that it's not a toy, it's a real instrument. I had an argument recently with one of my viewers who left a comment claiming that it was a toy. And I said, well, in some cultures, this is a revered instrument, and to me, this is an important instrument. So that's kind of where this song came from. Kind of not, just kind of me being a, smart ass. Here we go. I don't know, tiptoe through the tulips. I'm not lying, I'm only trying to entertain you. Can I call it jazz if I play a major chord? Quick, I better play a 7 suspended 4. Remember me, I'm not Diana. Remember me, I'm not Sarah. Remember me, I'm the one with a ukulele. Open mic, what a night. There's always some drunk guy who calls out, what about you are my sunshine? Did this ever happen to Frank or Peggy? It's my curse because I play the ukulele. Remember me, I'm not Ella. Remember me, I'm not Tony. Remember me, I'm the one with a ukulele. Get me a distortion pedal. I could play this for you. I've heard that Beethoven really rocked the uke. But I'd rather play something moody and blue. Remember me, I'm not Ella. Remember me, I'm not Tony. Remember me, I'm the one with the ukulele. Oh, I give up. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe Through the Tulips is actually a more complicated song than most people realize. I learned it to teach to a student, and it's got a bunch of jazz chords in it. So I don't know if you can read my little sign here, but that's how you can leave me some tips. I've also got a bigger sign here. Let's see if you can read that. And all of my tips today will be going to my musician friends. And there are some websites where you can buy my recordings, and then you can also get my books at Bella Books. So I belong to a group of songwriters here in Ottawa, Canada, where I live, and we play songs for each other once a month. Lately, we've been meeting on Zoom, and we get feedback for new songs, and then we give each other assignments. And the most recent assignment was to write something with a Latin feel. So I wrote this song. called Mecorazon. Well, like I said, I am in Ottawa, Canada. It's been snowing today. There's a window right over here to my left. It's been so nice to watch. I hope that all of you are doing well and are inside and cozy. This is a song I wrote about one of my favorite things. Chocolate chip, rocky road, for butter pecan I'd sell my soul. Don't need to find God anyway, she's in my freezer every day. Baskin Robbins, I think you're fine. Haagen-Dazs, will you be mine? Fear no evil, for thy ice and thy cream they comfort me, and I shall walk through the valley of ice cream forever. In fact, I had some ice cream just last night. It was lovely. Here's a song from my latest album. Let me put on my finger picks that don't match. I'm wearing a red sweater and I've got pink finger picks. Ugh. Oh well. This is called Scene from a Cafe. Warm summer evening, dinner with a friend. A voice from long ago startles me. Hey, how you been? Your voice so familiar. Where has the time gone? Your 12-year-old asks me, how do you know my mom? A lot of answers go through my mind. Some are funny, some unkind. I go for polite and safe as he stood there with your kids and what's his name? After all this time, have you erased me from your life? Even your son doesn't know you used to have a wife. There on that sidewalk in that outdoor cafe, I joked with your boy that I'm a celebrity. What's his name crossed his arms and glared at me. After all this time, have you erased me from your life? Even your son doesn't know you used to have a wife. I don't think of you every day, but you're in my memory. The time you slept on that ring and said you'd always care for me. After all this time, have you erased me from your life? Maybe someday you'll tell your kids you used to have a wife. It's called Scenes from a Cafe. And I'm going to check in with my tablet so that I can read some of your comments before I continue on with the show, because I can see some things coming across the screen, but I can't see what you're saying. And here's my tablet. I can read this a little better because it's close up. Huh. It's funny. The video is not coming up. Here we go. So, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. These live shows are really fun. So, let me get to the comments. My tablet has decided to freeze up. Well, that's lovely. Oh, there we go. Sapphire says, I've learned from watching your channel. Thank you, Sapphire. For those of you who don't know, I have a lot of lessons on my channel. I teach guitar, mandolin, and ukulele, as well as posting my performance videos. And, oh, someone's tuned in from Vienna. Panagiota, I hope I've pronounced your name right. Jill Walton says, love it. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. Jill's watching from Ohio. And Sashi is saying some nice things. Thank you for tuning in. Big love, Levi. Is this live? Yes, it's definitely live. Hi from California. A nice shine day. You know, I take a yoga class on Zoom, and my teacher is in California, in San Diego. And we were chatting before the last class, and she said, yeah, it's been chilly here today. And I said, what is it? She says, it's 40. And 40. And I said, well, I'm in Canada, and I just came in from walking outdoors, and it's 15. So I win. Lisa says, I love your song. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guitarin Project says, hello from Germany. Hello from Canada. Morella is tuning in from Romania. Lovely. Someone else from Hungary. Christina. Hi, Christina. Diana says, happy holidays. And Phoenix is tuning in from the Golden Isles. Well, there's a lot of Golden Isles. Which Golden Isles? Come back and tell us, okay? Alan is here from the UK. And someone else, B, is here from Georgia. And Austin David says, thanks for the lessons. You are so welcome. Sandra is here. Thank you. Sandra is one of my regular viewers. I always look forward to her comments. And Carolyn's tuning in from South Philly. Dwight is here from Mississippi. I love Mississippi. It's so beautiful. People are so friendly. Diana says, good morning. M.A. is tuning in from Ontario, Canada. That's where I'm at. Yay. Walmir is here from Brazil. Wow, this is so international. I love this. Dennis or Denis is here from Martis Island. Oh, MA says you're so good. Thank you, MA. I appreciate that. Just for Laughs Memes has tuned in from BC. So, wow, this is really awesome, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put this aside for a little longer and do some more songs for you. I thought I'd do a medley of my hit. Say she makes all your dreams come true. She's funny, smart, and loves all you do. She might pop the question and you know you'll say yes. Do you wonder why all your friends look depressed? We know she's pretty and you have lots of fun. What are the chords? Take our advice, run. Let us remind you of a few facts. She has 3 dogs and 38 cats. 3rd DUI and she's back in jail. You'll spend all your money on cat litter and bail. She hasn't worked since 2001 and she's not retired. Take our advice, run. Remember the time that guy totaled your truck? She said, well, can't your sister pick you up? And you weren't even surprised or dismayed when all she wanted was pot for Valentine's Day. She has the 7 dwarfs tattooed on her bump. Take our advice, run. Listen to us now. You gotta let her go. Yeah, she's great in bed. Don't ask how we know. We've got a petition. It's signed by everyone. Tell her it's over and done. And run. So we all have that friend who starts dating someone new and they're really excited about them and you just want to tell them to run. So that's where that came from. The snow falling outside is so pretty. And I'd show it to you, but then that would mean showing you the rest of my messy music room. So I'm going to continue to have this illusion that everything is nice and neat in my life and in my room. Here's a little jazz. I was sure years ago I knew everything there was to know. Thought I knew dark from light, when to stand my ground, when to fight. But then I see, the less black and white I see. That's called Black and White. It was inspired by something my friend Ted Warmbrand says all the time. The more gray I get, the less black and white I see. Yeah. Well, looking out at all that snow reminds me of this song. It's one of my favorites by Gordon Lightfoot. The lamp is low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you send me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The fire is dying now, the lamp is getting dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you. Song for a Winter's Night. That's a Gordon Lightfoot song. And I had to sneeze in the middle of that. That would have made for a really nice accent, wouldn't it? And then, excuse me. My allergies are driving me crazy. So it's affecting the upper register of my voice. So if I open my mouth and nothing comes out, it means I'm trying to sing a high note and nothing's happening. So just imagine in your mind that I'm singing that note. Well, I thought I'd do something on the mandolin. I love this little instrument. I played in a band for a little while, and it was so much fun playing bluegrass and French Canadian fiddle tunes and folk songs and all that stuff. So this is an original of mine that I wrote when I lived in North Carolina. Wind picks up like a dancer's heel, sounds just like a fiddler's reel. Mandolin with a ring that sounds like this. Better get ready for a stormy kiss. Let's all do the lively step. We don't care if we all get So, because, you know, I like to take care of people who come to my concerts, and because it's early for some of you, I brought you some coffee. There you go. Nice little latte with a little design in the middle. Because I know for you people on the West Coast, it's time for brunch. Oh, and I brought some cookies and some popcorn. Yay. So here's where you can send tips, and everything from my tip jar goes to other musicians because I want to help out my musician friends who've lost so much money during this pandemic. And then there's also information about where to pick up my recordings and my book. And if you don't have any spare money, that's okay. You don't have to pay anything. Just hang out, enjoy the show. Well, I came out with an album last year, and because that wasn't enough for me, I put out another one this year because with the pandemic, I lost months worth of gigs, as did all musicians. And so I was sitting at home and I got creative and I started writing songs, and pretty soon I had enough for an EP. So I recorded an EP called Songs from Home, and my engineer and I played all the instruments, which made for some very interesting things. Like I was fine with playing, of course, guitar and ukulele, but I also played drums, which was a new experience for me, and played banjo. I do play a little bit of banjo, but I've never played on a recording before, so that was pretty exciting for me. So this is the song that sort of got it all started. This is the first song that I wrote during the pandemic. This is called From 6 Feet Away. Frustrated, these walls don't say much. I miss my friends, I miss human touch. There's still a world outside. Through the darkness there is light. Take a walk, the sun is warm. I feel myself transform. Spring is coming, a gorgeous day. You're still beautiful from 6 feet away. Some don't believe, they think it's all a lie. I have to let that go, hope they don't die. I say a prayer and close my eyes, picture the beauty of a clear blue sky. Take a walk, the sun is warm. I feel myself transform. Summer's coming, a gorgeous day. You're still beautiful, 2 meters away. When this is over, our lives may change. Remember that sunny day, even if it rains. Take a walk, the sun is warm. Feel yourself transform. Summer's coming, gorgeous day. We're all beautiful from 6 feet away. 2 meters away. from 6 feet away. That was inspired by a walk that I took in my neighborhood. You know, being cooped up in the house all the time, I needed to bust out once in a while, and we have a wonderful neighborhood to walk in, and I passed by some graffiti and it said, "You're still beautiful from 6 feet away." And I thought, well, that should be a song, so I wrote it. I'm often inspired by what's going on in the world, what's going on around me. And so I wrote this one a few days ago, and this is its debut. It is a sing-along. Now, I can't hear you out there, but you know, feel free to lustily sing along with this song, and I will let you know when your part comes in. I Googled all the things that happened this year. Thought I'd write a funny song, but I got depressed, it only made me blue. So 2020, screw you. So that's your part. Insert the expletive of your choice. Australia and California nearly burned to the ground. Climate change, too many sick and gone. Beirut exploded, the UK left the EU. 2020, screw you. Are you singing along? All right, good. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, the list is long. Flint still has no clean water, lots of jobs are lost. Ask a healthcare worker if COVID's a simple flu. 2020, screw you. Eddie Van Halen, RBG, Bill Withers, John Prine, John Lewis, Helen Relly, Kurt Douglas, Charlie Pride, Mac Davis, Carl Reiner, even the Black Panther has died. Corruption in the White House is getting pretty old. Fortunately, we've called pest control. There's more to celebrate and make us say, golly, we have a vaccine funded by Dolly. I will always love her. I will always love her. But not 2020. 170 words in the English language, and there's no way I could string enough of them together to effectively convey how much I hate this year. So sing it with me. 2020, screw you. And that felt good, didn't it? Yeah, felt good. Here's to a much better year next year. Well, I've got the ukulele in my hands. I thought I'd do a song that was the title cut of last year's release. This is called Between. There is no time for regret. Memory outlines my weariness. A book of poetry, I found a red rose. I think I'll take a break and check my tablet and read your comments since I can't read them from across the room. Okay. For some reason, it's not coming up. What did you do? Well, I went to an online concert and I watched the artist. Oh, my tablet froze up again. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully I can read your comments afterwards. I'm sorry about that. I know that you tuned in from all over the world, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you coming to listen to my show. I appreciate you coming to my channel for my lessons. I think I mentioned earlier that I teach guitar, mandolin, and ukulele on YouTube as well as through Skype, and it's really fun. I enjoy it a whole lot. I love my students. This next song is a little wishful thinking on my part. You were on the cover of Rolling Stone. I was on page 20 of the Tucson Weekly. You're a Rhodes Scholar. I have a BS from a state university. I hope you like femmes. I own 40 skirts. I'm a bit liberal and you like my cooking. You're really smart and handsome, and I'm not bad looking. We're perfect for each other, can't you see? Rachel Maddow, marry me. You've got a show on MSNBC. I can't help but swoon when you read the news. I've got 10 followers on Instagram and 21 subscribers on YouTube. No, 22. Your books are New York Times bestsellers. My mom says my book's the best ever seen. You won Emmys and lots of awards. I won for Best Folk in Tucson in 1993. That's true. Rachel Maddow, marry me. You've got a partner I can share. I have a wife, she won't care, I think. Rachel Maddow, marry me. Don't you want to live in Canada? Our anthem's easier to sing. We have universal health care and milk in bags. We have 20% of the world's fresh water, and I know you like to fish, and I love to eat fish. Do you like older women? You know, I just wrote this song in. Hello? Rachel Maddow, marry me. I do. So I put that on a whole bunch of social media and just tagged the heck out of it, and I never did hear from her. And then her partner got sick, so I kind of laid off on that. But if anybody out there knows Rachel Maddow, please tell her I wrote this song. And I don't know. I would probably die 1,000 deaths if she actually heard it. So this next one is another sing-along. Now, this is a twist on holiday classics, so most of you probably know this one, but you know the regular words. I found the Canadian words. So this goes out to all my Canadian fans and viewers, but it goes out to all of you because you could consider this an educational piece. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a moose in a maple tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 polar bears and a moose in a maple tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 snowmen, 2 polar bears and a moose in a maple tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 totem poles, 3 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 lobsters nipping, 7 beavers building, 6 whales breaching, 5 hockey sticks, 4 totem poles, 3 snowmen, 2 polar bears, and a moose in a maple tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 mounties riding, 8 lobsters nipping, 7 beavers building, 6 whales breaching, 5 hockey sticks, 4 totem poles, 3 snowmen, 2 polar bears, and a moose in a maple tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 salmon leaping, 9 mounties riding, 8 lobsters nipping, 7 beavers building, 6 whales breaching, 5 hockey sticks, 4 totem poles, 3 snowmen, 2 polar bears, and a moose in a maple tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 sled dogs mushing, 10 salmon leaping, 9 mounties riding, 8 lobsters leaping, 7 beavers building, 6 whales breaching, 5 hockey sticks, 4 totem poles, 3 snowmen, 2 snow polar bears, and a moose in a maple tree. All right, one more. Are you singing? On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 skiers skiing, 11 sled dogs mushing, 10 salmon leaping, 9 mounties riding, 8 lobsters nipping, 7 beavers building, 6 whales breaching. Everybody now. 5 hockey sticks, 4 totem poles, 3 snowmen, 2 polar bears. Big finish. And a moose in a maple tree. I don't know who wrote those words, but I got them from a local ukulele club's website. I wonder if it's Bob and Doug McKenzie. I don't know. I'll have to research that and find out who wrote those goofy words. Anyway, so it's really been a pleasure playing for everybody. I can't believe that almost an hour has passed by already. I just want to put this up here one more time in case you can't read my little sign here in the back. But here's where you can put some money in the tip jar if you are so inclined. I realize that money is tight for many of us, and if you're just here to enjoy the music, and you don't have to pay anything, but if you want to, there's my tip jar. All of my tips will be going to other musicians. There's where you get my recordings and where you can buy my books, and I'll try to include a link in the video that will remain on my YouTube page. So recently, I did something very exciting. Just last weekend, I auditioned for America's Got Talent because they're doing everything virtually and made it a lot easier for me. I didn't have to drive to Detroit or anything. I could just do it on my computer. So now I am a singer-songwriter, so I could have auditioned as a singer, but I watched that show, and the only people who make it very far are adorable 6-year-olds, charming 90-year-olds, and anyone who sounds like Aretha. And I don't fit into any of those categories. But I thought, you know, they have comics, and I do a lot of funny songs. So I thought, well, I'll just audition with a funny song. The problem is that they only give you 90 seconds, and all of my songs are longer than 90 seconds. So I edited down one of my songs, one of the ones that I felt like I could put the most punchlines in there, and played it for a judge on Zoom. He only laughed once. I don't know if I should be worried or if he was just tired after auditioning 40,000 people that day. I don't know. But if I make it to the next level, you'll all vote for me, right? I hope so. So here we go. Here's the song that I auditioned with. Since we broke up, all I do is cry. I miss the warmth and soulful eyes. My heart aches right to the core. used to jump the fence all the time, and we'd have to go get her out of doggy jail. And then she dug all those huge craters in the backyard. It rained for a week, it filled with mud, and then you fell in. And there was a time she ate 6 bagels off the kitchen and had gas for a week. I miss that. I miss the dog more than I miss you. She's glad to see me. For you, that's not true. I want to snuggle with that little mutt. Her kiss is sweet if she hasn't licked her butt. There you go. I miss the dog. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great holiday, everyone you celebrate, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. Jesus.